You're watching Ticket TV. Like, share, and subscribe on your way in. What a horrible individual you have to be to pull off something that this guy pulled off today, man. You just have to be the worst person in the world, basically. And, he is. You know what I'm saying? To do what he did was extremely beyond tragic. It was absolutely, sinister. You understand? And now his name is out, his information's out, and we're going to bring this forth to you. We're talking about the brother in Louisiana who decided that, he decided that evil was better than good, and he going to have to deal with God because of that, because of his actions. He going to have to deal with God based off his actions. Just absolutely disgusting. But let's get into it. His name was Shamar Elkins, right? And another thing, if you guys are not getting notifications, like a lot of y'all aren't, click the link I put in the description box below this video. The first link, that's to my Telegram channel. It's free. Subscribe to it, and that way you guys won't miss any video I upload. So that remedies the problems for notifications. Again, make sure y'all do that. I'll put a link in the comment section too. It's the first link that I post up at the top of the comments and in the description box. But let's talk about it. So his name is Shamar Elkins. He's 31 years old, Army veteran from Shreveport, Louisiana, right? And he was identified by policemen as the man who committed this awful crime, right? He also hurt two older women in this situation. This was described as a domestic related situation, right? That happened this morning. Now he was later, taken out by the cops. They got him up out of here after a high speed chase into neighboring city, right? So authorities described the incident as stemming from a domestic disturbance that began at the home, and I won't put the address out there, but it's near Linwood Avenue, right? Close to a Baptist church, y'all, where he lived with his wife and his children. Now it's spread across 3 locations in South Shreveport, right? So, I don't even want to get into the ages of the youngins, man. It's just sad, man. It's just, it's disgraceful, man. And 2 women, and one was a 34-year-old wife of his, and there was another woman as well that were both injured in this situation, right? In the dome, he put things in the dome. He was trying to take everybody with him, and so one at least is in life-threatening condition right now, is what they're reporting. Now they're saying he did this alone. Now he was a father to multiple of these youngins, right? At least 7 of them were his. Now, public social media posts showed him presenting as a family-oriented man in the days and weeks leading up to this incident. Now, yesterday, hours before this whole situation, right, he posted a photo of himself with his eldest daughter eating a burger, caption, LOL, took my oldest on a little one-on-one date, had to catch her down bad. About 2 weeks earlier around Easter, he shared a photo posing with 7 of them at church, writing Happy Easter, and had a wonderful time at church for the first time with all my kids. What a blessed day. Now, on April the 9th, he posted a prayer-like message saying, Dear God, today I ask you to help me guard my mind and my emotions. When negativity arises, remind me to say it does not belong to me in the name of Jesus. When depression tries to settle in, when anger rises, when anxiety or panic comes, give me the awareness to recognize what is not from you and, the strength to reject it immediately in the name of Jesus. Now, he had prior military service as a U.S. Army veteran. Now, some reports reference Louisiana Army National Guard ties. Now, a 2016 photo shared by his wife on his social media showed him in uniform. Now, one account indicated he had completed active duty service roughly 3 years before the 2019 incident. Now, he had a documented criminal history, right? Now, this is the part right here that you guys need to pay attention. He had a documented criminal history involving weapons, okay? So that part right there, the situation, that is very important too. So he did have a criminal history that involved weapons. And in fact, in March of 2019, right, he was arrested after firing approximately 5 of them things at a vehicle near Caddo Magnet School in Shreveport while youngins were present outside on the campus grounds. Now, officers recovered shell casings and a Ruger 9mm, right? He was charged with illegal use of weapon, dangerous instrumentalities, and carrying a blicky near a school. Now, in October of 2019, he pleaded guilty, to an illegal weapons charge, right? To an illegal weapon charge, right? Right? So, he served 30 days in Parish jail and was placed on 18 months supervised probation. Now, the firearm charge was dismissed. Now, some Louisiana officials, including state senator, have referenced a history of domestic violence in, relation to the suspect. Those specific prior incidents beyond 2019 case have not been publicly detailed in initial reports. Now, his wife, who goes by the name of Shaniqua Puh, had previously posted affectionately about him online. A 2016 reference to waiting for him and calling him hers. Now, as of this evening, the investigation is still ongoing. Now, officials, including Shreveport Mayor Tom Arsenault and Police Chief Wayne Smith, have called the event a horrific, unprecedented tragedy for the city, with no further motive publicly released beyond the domestic context. Now, public figures such as Louisiana Governor and U.S. House Speaker Mike Johnson as well have offered condolences and prayers for the family victims. Let me tell y'all something. What a disgusting individual, bro. What a disgrace. You have to be an evil person to pull this type of shit. I mean, an evil, diabolical, cynical person, which is what he is. I know some people go through certain things, and this is why I say, it's very important to check on people to see what's going on with people, because certain people go through certain things, right? And it's real. That message he wrote before talking about, asking God to help him, this, that, and the third, that was a sign. The fact that he already had the blickies, that was a sign. So how did he get off so easy when he had these type of situations that had already went on as far as the arrest? Again, man, bad situation, man. We don't know what happened. We'll pretty much find out later on. But this is all the information that's been released about this guy, man. This guy's a veteran, they're saying, man. This is crazy work, man. You guys, again, for somebody to go do that to all the youth, man, you got to be a low dude, man. You got to be a low dude, bro. You have to be a very low person, man. A very evil person. Only an evil person would do something like that.
Hey guys, Ticket really hopes you enjoyed the content. There will be a link in the description box and pinned at the top of the chat room where you can go to the Ticket TV merch shop and purchase the exclusive merchandise for men and women. Thanks for your support, and he appreciates all sales.
Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure y'all click those links below. Subscribe to the podcast show. You can donate support to the channel, Cash App, PayPal, or buy that weight loss formula. All the links are below. Peace.